So just want to ask you a couple questions
Sure.
about the vegan kitchen. So can you give me a background on when you started this, how you came to start a vegan Thai kitchen, which kind of seems unique, especially to Bangalore and probably to India.
Yeah, so what happened was I started this by accident actually. I guess it was sometimes things are destined to happen. It's one of those things. So I was running an ad agency for almost 30 years. I've worked with leading actors, actresses in ad films, done about 250 films and a lot of other documentaries. So it was a traditional media. So it was waning, the business was waning since 5 or 6 years because of social media influx and things like that. And COVID was the last straw. So clients realized that advertising in newspapers, magazines are all just a waste of money, and we just went from some level to zero. And coincidentally, luckily, I got into cooking by default by joining into a cooking class in Bangkok on a holiday. That too, my wife fell sick, so I had nothing to do. And one of the reasons why I went into the class was there was a very pretty chef who was teaching the cooking. So I said, chalo, full day, we'll have some fun and learn cooking. And then I just got hooked to the process of cooking and the process of creating things, curating things. It's more satisfying than, advertising, where you're being dictated by your client, so to say. And most of the time, it's all lies. Whether you like it or not, it's all lying all the time and trying to make something believable. But here, the thing is, after I got into the commercial aspect, it's no gray area, it's black and white. If people like your food, they like it. If they don't like it, they're not going to come and see your face again. So that's what is the challenging part of this kind of business when you make food. So the concept of this entire thing came when I started cooking and sending out food to friends who obviously wanted more, and they were like my guinea pigs, sending them food, getting their honest feedback. It's not easy to get honest feedback from friends, especially. But luckily, there were a few who, and my children also. My one son is a kind of a foodie. So that was the advantage of knowing where you're heading. And then after 6 months, since I was kind of jobless, I just decided to start a kitchen. Started as a one-man kitchen. In fact, the first delivery I made on my own. And then gradually I needed help because you can't do everything on your own, cutting and the time-consuming part. You need to delegate. So I hired and the other interesting thing is I've decided not to hire traditional restaurant chefs or cooks because they are used to a certain style. So I wanted the food to be homely because I've eaten in Thai houses and in Thai homes, locals in Thailand. So I wanted it something very homely. So I hired domestic female cooks. Female is the keyword because I find them more hygienic, more efficient, less of ego, lot of patience. So my full staff of cooks are domestic maids or cooks who have been trained by me to cook Thai food.
Oh, that's very nice.
So it's quite satisfying to upgrade somebody from working in a household where they are not treated, as they would like to be. Here they are treated as an office job. And for me, it's fascinating to work with a team of cooks and when there's chaos and trying to make good food and trying to better yourself. So that's the idea, and it's very satisfying to see people enjoying the food and you're selling compassionate food.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what is.
No, thank you. Thank you for having started this. I really enjoyed the food. So you told me that you started your vegan journey around 14
Around 13
years.
to 14 years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you become a vegan?
First is I realized that I read a lot and I write a lot. I'm an author, so I went deep into the matter. I was a non-vegetarian, hardcore. I used to buy my own. I knew what fish to buy, what chicken to buy, all that. So I've done it all. Then suddenly, like a bolt of lightning, it strikes you that why do we need to do this? There's no need to take anybody's life, and it's on a, say, spiritual or compassionate level. So first I became a vegetarian, I think about 16, 18 years back, 20 years back maybe. That time I was ignorant about milk, and then gradually I understood that even milk is nothing but liquid meat. So I switched over completely to vegan. So the main reason is compassion. Health followed without any, I mean, I didn't go for the health part, but the health was like I started feeling like 15 years younger after a few years. So that's the thing. I think it's the compassion part, and you feel lighter in your life. You know you're not responsible for anybody's killing. Although I have been a non-vegetarian ignorantly that time, but that I guess is your parents, your upbringing,
Yeah.
that you can't change.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Yeah.
That's very nice. So how has your family taken to this? Like, are
I think my daughter-in-law is already converted to a vegan. My son, from a hardcore meat eater, is a vegetarian, and my other daughter-in-law is a vegetarian. So they've changed. My wife is almost a vegetarian.
Okay.
She's lost interest in meat. So like when we go out, it's not like ek jan ko khana hi hai, we'll have to order one meat. So it's fine.
Okay.
So they are changing, and hopefully they should also become vegan soon.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Nandu. Appreciate
Yeah.
your time, and
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Lovely.